So welcome back to this channel, IBMI classes. I'm creating this video to have a discussion on do for loops or do for command in CL programming, which is a control statement. So earlier we have discussed about do while loop and do until loop and the difference between them. Now we will be having another form of loop which is called as do for loop. Uh, now um, In this loop, we have four parameters, so which is not a condition. So out of those four parameters, there are three required parameters and one is optional. And the point which is to be noted is like all the four parameters must be of type integer. So and another thing is like if you want to perform the nesting loop, then there are 25 levels of nested loops possible in the program. So I'm not talking about the nested loop concept here. So I'm just giving an idea that 25 levels nesting is allowed for loops as well, which is for if and if if and do as well. There are 25 levels of nesting allowed for do and do, if and for loops also in CL programming. Now this has four parameters. So first one is the where, second one is the from, third one is the to, and fourth one is the by. So where is the CL variable name, and that CL variable name which is given here in this loop must be defined as either star int or star UI int, means either integer or the unsigned integer. So or you can specify expression using star or star and or anything, using any operators. So you can specify any expression, but the result of that expression must be in integer. So here is, so if we don't specify star int or star UI int, we will be getting the compile time error. That star int or star UI int is allowed only here for the where parameter. So here we are giving the variable name which is defined as star int, either star int or star UI int. The second one is the from value, so which is also known as the start value. 2 is the end value, so it will start from some value and it will end at some value, so the start and end position of the loop. Now the fourth one, which is an optional parameter, which is by value, so which is also known as increment. So I just want to give the increment. So suppose if I'm not providing this optional parameter, the default value will be 1. Default increment 1 will be 1. So suppose I have given the initial value as 1 and from value as 1 and to value as 3, and I didn't specify by a parameter, so the increment will be by 1. So 1 2 3, it will execute 3 times. Now I have written this program for the do for loop demo. Here is a loop variable of type star int of length 4, and this is a message variable named this is a character variable named message of length 50. Now you can see that here that I'm not initializing the loop, so that initialization will be done by this do for loop itself, or I'm not incrementing the value here using change var increment loop by loop plus 1. I'm not doing that. That will also handled by this do for loop because this has a control variable here. Now we can see we have two examples for do for loop here. First one where we specified the by parameter, which is an optional parameter, and the second one where we didn't specify the by parameter. Now here loop is an integer variable which is passed to where parameter, and the from value is 2 and 2 value is 14 here, and increment is by 3, and here the increment is not specified, so the increment will be default to 1, and the from and to position is 5. And inside this loop there is a statement executed of change variable commands where we are specifying the message as a iteration and then concatenating the loop value at that instance, and we are converting the loop into character as well. So now what we are doing, we are compiling this program using debug view star source. So the program has been compiled successfully. Just debug this program, clpgm9jet. Sorry, strdbg clpgm9jet starius. So when the debug view source is available, I'll be setting the pointer line number 1. Now I'll be calling this program, call clpgm9jet pg. Now we can see that the loop value is currently 0. Now it will check, now it will execute this do for loop. So initialize the loop value as 2, because in from parameter we have specified the from value as 2. So the loop value starts from 2 and the message will be iteration 2 here, because the loop value is 2, which is converted to character and then concatenated with this character iteration. Now again the condition checked, the loop value will be incremented by 3. So the earlier the from value was 2, now the loop value becomes 2 plus 3 5. Now the message will be iteration 5. Now incremented by 3, so it becomes 8. Message will be 8. Now it becomes 11, so message will be iteration 11. Now it becomes 14, so the message will become iteration 14. Now we can see that from value was 2 and the 2 value was 14. Now the loop is at 14, so this is the end position of the loop or the 2 value of the loop. Now this loop ends. So that's the working of the do for loop. So where we specify the from value and to value, and specifies the by value, which is the increment value. So we are incrementing by 3. So we can specify -3 as well here, and in case if we specify -3, so we are decrementing the loop. So in that case the from value would be 14 and the to value would be 2, because we are going from going in the descending order, so decrementing the value. So 14 will be decremented by 3, and once it reaches 2, then the loop will end. So we can also perform the decrementation here. Now if now the loop value becomes 14 plus 3, because after the end it increments by 3, then that value becomes 17. Now the loop value is 17. Was the do for loop, this do for loop executed, the loop value will be automatically initialized to 1 using this from parameter value 1. Loop is 1 and the message will become iteration 1, and by default the increment value will be set to 1, because we have not specified the by parameter here. So the default value will be 1, means the loop value will be incremented by 1. Now the loop value is 2, message is iteration 2. Again the loop value is 3, the message iteration 3. Then iteration 4, the loop value is 5, then message is iteration 5. Once the loop value reaches 5, this got executed once again, the loop value becomes 6. So the condition false, you can say. There is no condition, but you can say this the from and to, that is 2 position reaches, so it goes beyond the 2 condition value, so the loop exits, the program exit, because there is no further commands associated with this program. So this is the working of the do for loop in CL programming. So that's all, and thank you, and have a nice time.